Welcome along to British Brass Banding. I'm really happy to have you here. And this is it. This is my first video, first proper vlogging my journey. So I thought I would start at the beginning and just provide a bit of an introduction about who I am, why I'm doing this, and what to expect from this channel. So this first video is going to just briefly have a short introduction about myself, where my interest in music started, why I play the bass trombone, and because it's really cool, and also what to expect from this channel. So let's get started. So who am I? I'm Andy, I'm 39, I live in Hessle, just outside Hull in the East Riding of Yorkshire. I am definitely 100% not turning 40 next year. This is definitely not a midlife crisis at the moment, and that being a sports car. And I'm working the motor trade during the day, and I play in 2 or 3 bands when I'm not working, and I just absolutely love brass music. And I think if you gave it a chance, I think more people would start to enjoy brass music in the same way that I do. So when I'm not playing in brass bands or working, I'm usually sleeping or eating or doing a bit of baking and then eating it. And that's about it really. So my life is quite focused around my interest in music. I play the piano as well. So I do spend a lot of my spare time playing music, which I can't think of a better way to spend my spare time really. Music started for me when I was 9 years old. I started playing the piano because my brother did, and it was that younger brother, slightly jealous, wanted to do the same thing. And I got through some of my grades, got up to about grade 5 by the time I left secondary school at 16. Whilst I was at secondary school, I also started to learn a brass instrument. So I originally went on the horn, a bit of euphonium, and then I settled on the baritone. And it was usually just down to instrument availability. It was hard to get instruments that basically worked trombone or cornet when I was at school. So I played through school, I think I got grade 2 or 3, something like that. But when I turned 16, I got a job and I just sort of lost interest really. And it wasn't for a good few years when I started some piano lessons again, got my grade 6, which then led me to thinking about doing a degree, and I did a music degree. Whilst I was doing my degree, I got my grade 7. And I finished my degree, did a bit of teaching for a while, and then I've moved back into the motor trade in sort of like an educational post at the moment. I work in training. And while I was at college, there's a bit of a bet. I bought a trombone. There's a bit of a bet between me and some of my colleagues that I worked with at the time, and I quickly taught myself. I taught myself the concert pitch way rather than the brass band way, and that's quite significant, but it's something I'll come to in another video. And I played in a soul band, which was really cool, did lots of gigs. I couldn't play very well, but I played well enough just to, to get away with things on stage. And I looked like I knew what I was doing, so, fake it till you make it. So, and I eventually joined the band a couple of years ago, the band East Riding Yorkshire band that I'm with now. But I didn't go in on trombone because I couldn't transpose, because the only positions available was on trombone. The trombones are treated slightly differently in the band. The bass trombone is treated differently to the others, but it's quite complicated, and I'll probably cover that off in an actual independent video. So I went on euphonium. Fortunately, I couldn't cut it, so I moved on to second baritone, and I settled there for a good 18 months, probably a bit longer. And an opportunity came up to jump onto bass trombone. Never really done it before. I played trombone, so I had, some muscle memory regarding the slide positions. So I took the opportunity, and I've never looked back. It's the best opportunity I could have taken, best choice, and I absolutely love it. And I get to play this thing every day. I get to play the coolest instrument in the band because it is so cool. Look at it, and I couldn't be happier with my playing. And that's where I am now. So we're getting towards the end of the year, so we'll be looking at contests next year, which is always daunting, but it's looking forward to a new challenge, doing a contest on a different instrument. And that's about it really. So my plans going forward are to get grade 8 on the bass trombone and increase my musicality, increase my ability, and just see what happens. You never know. Why the bass trombone? Everybody I speak to who plays bass trombone ended up on the bass trombone through some kind of weird set of circumstances. So me, playing baritone, an opportunity came up to play bass trombone, and I went for it and absolutely love it, and I really, really enjoy it. Um, the main reason why I play the bass trombone is because look at it, look at it. It's like the coolest instrument ever. You get all the fat low notes. You cut through the whole band. It's just got this timbre that you just can't really explain, and it is just really cool. And you walk around with a bit of a swagger when you play the bass trombone, which is something I'm just working on at the moment. I might need some lessons. If anyone out there can teach me how to walk with a bit more swagger than I've got now, I would really, really appreciate it. Briefly, I use a RAF R900 bass trombone. I've got a Calder Pips grip, and I'm currently using a Mercer and Barker Beast mouthpiece, and that's my basic setup at the moment. So finally, what to expect from this channel. So it's going to really vlog my journey as a trombonist, ups and downs, my progression. I want this to be something I can look back on and see how far I've come along. So there'll be some videos of me playing certain pieces of music, bits I'm working on, some reviews of some of the equipment that I use, such as mutes, mouthpieces, the grip that I've just bought, the instrument itself, and any bits and pieces that I buy along the way. This obviously this hobby is expensive, and why not show you what I've been buying, what I think of it, just to give you a bit of information. And if you are potentially making a purchase of something I've got, it might help you make a more informed purchase. So I think we'll just wrap things up there. So obviously I've got plenty of videos on the channel already of the band that I play with, so I'd love you to watch them and let me know what you think. If there's anything you'd like me to put in the channel specifically, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Happy blowing!